Today, July 24th, Isaiah 40 through 42, and 1 Peter chapter 3. Isaiah 40 is an interesting chapter. Many of us know the end of it, and so we'll get there in a minute. That's the famous little section. But before that, you've got some things that are applicable and that are also familiar. Verse 3, a voice cries in the wilderness, prepare the way for the Lord, make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Okay, so now that's going to be applied to who? John the Baptist. And then verse 4, every valley shall be lifted up, and every mountain and hill be made low, the uneven ground become level, and the rough places a plain, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken. And that's probably more second coming of Jesus. Verses 6 through 8 details the Word of God. And you see, we don't have a high view of the Bible just because we say, oh, it's the Bible. You know, we have a high view of it because it presents itself with this kind of view about who God is, and that God's inspired and breathed out these words, and the fulfillment of prophecy, all of these things added together. What we see is that the Word of God is going to last forever, which is an amazing thing. Grass withers, the flowers fade, but the Word of our God will stand forever. That's why we want to keep encouraging one another to be in the Word, to let the Word get in you and in me, to work its way through us, to encourage and challenge and strengthen and draw us closer in relationship. Well, in this, there's also the call for and the comments almost of, you're making your own idols and calling them gods. And so from verse 21 on, it goes, do you not know? Do you not hear? Has it not been told you from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundations of the earth? What's that? It is he who sits above the circle of the earth. Its inhabitants are like grasshoppers, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain and spreads them like a tent to dwell in. And he goes through this continually comparing, and there's nothing to compare. And the absurdity of worshiping anything or anyone made by hands, when there's a God who's over all. Verse 27, why do you say, O Jacob, and speak, O Israel, my way is hidden from the Lord, my right is disregarded by my God. Have you not known? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He does not faint or grow weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the faint. To him who has no might, he increases strength. Even youths shall faint and be weary, and young men shall fall exhausted. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So when you hear those last verses, there's a, yeah, that's right, but it's in the context of who is God, and why would you not worship him? He's above it all. He hears it all. He knows it all. He searches hearts and minds. And so anything less than complete devotion to him is going in the wrong direction. And so we can walk with him, we can go in his way, because he gives power, he gives strength as we wait upon him. And that's the amazing thing about our God. He doesn't just leave us to figure it out on our own, or to endure and not have the strength to carry out and the perseverance to do it. He gives us the power. He works in and through us. Till next time, keep growing little by little.